We all have a new normal we'll need to get accustomed to once we're all back to work, but who helps our employers make sure our workplaces are safe? Who's running a fever? Who should or shouldn't be in our buildings? John Smythe joins us from Habitec Security with how his business is helping employers keep you safe and healthy. Good morning. Thank you for joining us today.
Good morning, Amanda. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So obviously you are in the security business, right? So access is kind of your game. How now is this really right in the forefront for folks who are reopening their businesses or people are getting back to work?
Yeah, so we're in the business of securing properties, staying connected, controlling your property, and really access control systems, controlling where people are going within your building, door control systems, to making sure maybe you have a critical area where you just can't have other people in. You want to limit the access. Like our business, we have a monitoring center. So the day this happened, we immediately shut down all access to that area. So it's really a way to help control the flow of people and where they're going within your building. And especially with now Governor DeWine is opening up 90% of the economy. So people are going back to work.
Yeah, absolutely. I think, yeah, you said 90% there. So how exactly do your products keep people from entering certain places of buildings? How exactly does that work?
Yeah, so you can just, with a click of a button, limit access to areas. There's also video surveillance is a great solution for making sure guidelines are being followed. I've been running an essential business for the last 2 months now during this pandemic, and using your video surveillance system to really see where people are going in your building, if they're following the proper guidelines of wearing masks, practicing social distancing, limiting access to communal spaces. I mean, it's one thing to tell people, it's another thing to just verify that everything is happening.
You can kind of keep some eyes on everybody, right? You kind of make sure everybody's doing what they're supposed to be doing. There's something that we just had on the screen there about a thermographic camera. You guys have a thermal imaging camera. That has something to do with taking people's temperatures, right? How does that work?
Yeah, so we've been selling thermal detection cameras for a long time. They're really more utilized for detecting somebody coming on a property in pitch black. It can pick up a human body temperature. Well, they're now being repurposed to actually detect the temperature of the person. So with Governor DeWine's health assessments being required to take a temperature test every day, people are doing them at home. People are doing them when they get to the office with a handheld device, which puts that person really in close range with the other person. And this is just another tool to help people manage the flow of your workforce and keep your people healthy. So before they gain access to the building or certain areas, it can detect elevated temperatures.
There you go. So you're using technology in a different way. Who knew that we would have needed to use it that way, right?
I wish I never had to sell this product, but it's under the current circumstances, it certainly can keep your business healthy and open.
So, and the other thing, technology is really elevated here too. You have the touchless keypads and all that stuff. You don't really have to worry about touching things as much anymore.
Yeah, so again, products we've been selling for a long time that make a lot of sense during these circumstances. You can control your systems via your phone. So that's a personal device. You can control it via a card, an access control, even biometrics, where you can utilize your fingerprints and those types of items, so you don't have to touch things anymore. Again, certainly something we didn't expect to sell that benefit of, but it is something that currently makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, and some business owners are looking for new and creative ways to protect, their investments and their employees as well. So how can people just give you guys a call to maybe set something up, schedule an install?
We're doing virtual meetings and obviously still site surveys as well, following all the proper guidelines. So we'd love to come out to your business and take a look at how we can help you guys keep your employees safe and stay open.
So you can start with a phone call and talk, as you said, virtually. It seems to be how we're doing things nowadays, huh?
Yep, just give us a call. We're there 24/7, 365.
All right, very good. John, thank you so much for joining us today. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
Yep, take care. Well, maybe we're